finding Roman numerals. Finding Roman numerals. Step 1. You are going to draw out, and don't stop doing this until you know exactly what you're doing, okay? Draw out all your ions. So, for example, we might have Mn2O3, okay? And when we draw out all our ions, actually, I should write that up here, Mn2O3. So when we draw out all our ions, that would be, I have 2 Mn's, Mn, Mn, and we have 3 oxygens, O, O, O. All right? Step 2, you are going to find the charge of the anion. Off we go, and we are going to take a look at oxygen. Now, if you are having trouble remembering your charges, you can, if you really, really want to, write them down on your periodic table for yourself. Okay? I would prefer it if you memorize them, but you know what? It's the COVID. I'll be a little bit less particular. So, oxygen, or sorry, the noble gases don't form ions because they have a full valence shell. All of the halogens are lacking 1 electron, so they all gain 1 electron to become -1. All of the oxygen group are -2 because they have 2 empty slots, so they gain 2 electrons, and all of the nitrogen group are -3. And for today, that's all we need to know, is that it goes from the left, 0, -1, -2, -3. Okay? So if you can memorize those, that's fantastic. If you cannot memorize those, you can write them on the top of your chart. Okay? Okay, so oxygen is -2. Okay, so that's going to be 2 minus, 2 minus, 2 minus. And you're going to write it down for all 3 of them. Step 3, you're going to add up all the negative charge and find the total. So you go 2 negative, 2 negative, 2 negative gives us 6 negative. Step 4, the total positive must cancel out the total negative. Okay, so if we have 6 negative in total, then we must have 6 positive in total. Then we take our positive charge and we spread it out over however many ions we have. And this is why you have to draw them until you get really good at it. Okay, because that way you can be like, okay, I have 6 and I need to spread it out onto 2 different places. So it ends up being 3 positive for both of them. Okay, so step number 5. Step number 5 is to spread out the charge, spread out the positive charge onto the positive ions. Okay, spread out evenly. And then step number 6, the charge on a single ion is your Roman numeral. So we look and we say, okay, what is my charge on the manganese? On a single manganese, it is 3 plus. And so when I name this compound, I would name it Mn is manganese, manganese. And then our Roman numeral will be the 3 because it's that 3 right there. Okay. And then our ending of our second word changes to "ide," so that will be oxide. Okay. I have a worksheet. I might have distributed it to you guys. I cannot remember. Um, if you haven't got it, I will put it in our files. And it is just these steps are all written out for you. There's a few examples done, and then there's some extra practice.